right, well, who do you think's the most aesthetic man on YouTube is? Like the most jacked dude? Like has the biggest arms, the biggest muscles? Like who do you think that is? 'Cause I think
Ozla.
she said Ozla, so there you have it.
Stop the cap.
Well, that pretty much sums up my morning routine, except for, it's a little exaggerated, like me spawning a shirt onto my body. That's, due to the magic of my editing, of course. But making my bed every single morning is something I don't do. That was a little bit of flashiness. That was me just showing off for the camera. It's not something I do, but I heard it in a speech by some Marine at some graduational ceremony.
If you want to change the world, start off by making your bed.
But he was talking about how just simply making your bed in the morning can make you successful in life. And although that's, a little extreme, I feel like if you already have good habits, if you're already going to the gym, and if you have a day that you're looking forward to, and you're like, okay, I'm already disciplined throughout the day, but you struggle in the mornings, it can help you get in motion. It can kickstart your day, and it can kick you in the ass to be like, okay, we got to get moving. Because when you wake up in the morning, it's like, what do I do? Like, I have nothing to do. I have nothing to look forward to besides maybe going to the shower or brushing my teeth, so you can kind of like fall into that laziness or fall into that trap. But if you're making your bed, you're kind of getting in motion a little bit, and it helps. I feel like that was the first time I've ever done it, but I'm going to start adding that into my morning routine. That's been the journey of my life, is just becoming more disciplined and becoming more focused and replacing those bad habits and those bad traits with things that will actually make me successful or will actually bring me to the places that I want to go in life. Because, being overwhelmed or consuming or dwelling into these distractions or indulging in these shitty ass foods that just slow you down and make you feel fucking slow and sluggish, or giving into these temptations, these cheap thrills, these distractions, these females, whatever. That's the shit I'm trying to cut out. I'm trying to become as disciplined as I possibly can. Like, I mean to the max. Like, when I came home yesterday at the lodge, they have hot chocolate, and I would always have hot chocolate, and I'm like, no, I'm cutting hot chocolate out of my life. Like, I'm not having this anymore just because it has sugar or whatever. Like, it's extreme, it's not a big deal, but it's just like a time to train your mind to just be like, no, I'm saying no just because I want to say no and I want to be in control. So I'm having tea because it has no sugar or less sugar or whatever. So I just started slowly cutting it. Like, I'll do small things like that just to build that discipline, so you can kind of keep your mind under control instead of your mind being in control of you, and you're just sporadic and you're doing whatever the fuck, and you're diving into every temptation, and you're just like a fucking crazy fuck who's slave to their own mind. Like, that's the last thing you want. You want to be focused. You want to have a straight and narrow path. You want to know where you're going. You want to have that vision. You want to have that focus, and you want to take action. And that's when the magic happens. I'm trying to work on myself. Like, a lot of the things I have down on lock already, like going to the gym 7 days a week, that is something I have established in my routine, like regardless of how I feel. It doesn't matter if it's raining outside, if there's a thunderstorm outside, if there's sun outside. It doesn't matter what's going on with the weather or what's going on within. I'm showing up to the gym. And that has taught me so many lessons, and that has built such a great foundation of discipline and focus in my life, because it teaches you about delayed gratification. You're going to the gym for some future results. You're putting in the pain today. You're putting in the sacrifices today for a great tomorrow. In the future, down the line, you're going to be jacked. You're going to be feeling amazing. You're going to be energized. You're going to be living your best life, and that's why you're doing that. And you can take that discipline and that mindset to any other aspect in your life, and it's just a key to becoming successful. And also, it builds that perseverance and that fortitude. Some days you're going to suck. You're not always going to have it your way. You're going to want to quit. You're going to feel like shit. You're going to feel like trash. You're going to break down. It's going to be tough. It's going to be challenging. You're going to have a lot of thoughts that you're going to have to overcome, a lot of struggles that you're going to have to face. But it builds character, and it levels you up mentally, and it makes you stronger. So that's another fucking great thing you can pick up from the gym. Like, there's so many things I learned from the gym that I'm now applying to other aspects of my life, and I'm just trying to become like a well-rounded, disciplined person in everything I do. But one of the things I struggle with that I'm trying to work on right now is just having a set time that I wake up. Because when I wake up, it's like at sporadic times. It could be 9 a.m., it could be 10 a.m., it could be 6 a.m., whatever. Like, I want to wake up at fucking 5 a.m. each and every single day, and I just want to start the day from there. Because, the earlier you wake up, the more work you can get done. So I don't like sleeping in. It fucking sucks, and I feel like regret. I'm like, oh my God, I just wasted like a big portion of my day that I can't take back. And I do it a lot. And I'm trying to figure out a way to fix that. The way I go about things, this may sound crazy to a lot of people, but I just pray for what I want. If I'm struggling in one area of my life, or like there's something I can't get over, I'll just pray to God for what I want. I'll be like, God, I pray that I have more discipline in my life. Or if I notice that I'm being lazy, I'll be like, God, I pray just not to be lazy. I pray that you can remove this yoke around my neck. A yoke is the thing that they have around animals to pull them back. It's like a fucking small little thing that holds an animal in place so they can't move. But if the animal was like, I'm sick and tired of this shit, and he just moved, it would rip off his neck. something we all have in our lives, an imaginary yoke, something that's holding us back, but it's something that we can just remove and we can move past if we truly work on it. Or just realize that it's a problem. Like a lot of us will make excuses. They'll be like, oh yeah, but this and this and this and that makes it so you can't change. If you keep making excuses and if you keep being defensive or if you keep backing up your bad fucking habits, you're not gonna change. You just gotta be hard on yourself and you gotta be honest. Like I am. I'm honest with myself. I'm like, I'm fucking lazy. Like, why am I waking up this late? Do I want this shit? Or do I just want to work some fucking odd job for the rest of my life for some shitty fucking boss who's a dickhead? Like, is that what I want for my life? Because that's what's gonna happen. If I can't build my own schedule, I'm gonna be attached to somebody else's schedule. If I can't focus on my own purpose, I'm gonna be working towards somebody else's purpose. If I'm not working towards my own dream, I'm gonna be working for somebody else's dream. And that's how life fucking works. So discipline is something you need in your life and you constantly have to work on it. And it's not something that I was taught when I was a kid. I was just a free roam chicken doing whatever the fuck I wanted to do, eating pizza, having pop, playing games, indulging in all these bad habits because I wouldn't understand. Like if somebody was whipping my ass, like be disciplined, you little fuck, like no pop, you know, straight to the grind, get to it. I wouldn't understand. So, you know, you kind of have to be brought up that way to a certain extent. You have to be a kid, but now that I'm not a kid no more and like time is fucking flying by, like I'm 23, I don't have that much time. 7 more years and I'm 30, like that's crazy. I just can't be wasting my time and I gotta be as efficient as I possibly can. That's what I'm trying to do. But yeah, for the future of this channel and for the future of Ozla and my content and what I'm gonna be doing, I constantly want to be progressing and leveling up. Each and every single video, I want to do more and I want to do more. Like I am starving to make the greatest content I possibly can. And something that I'm gonna be doing every single day is posting 1 reel, maybe 2 if I have some more time, and not just consistent fucking trash. I'm not gonna be posting consistent garbage on the channel. It's gonna be high quality reels. I'm gonna go out of my way to make sure that they're great and I'm gonna put my time and my energy and my soul into that. But I'm also gonna be vlogging once a week, making great fucking vlogs. And I wanna keep leveling up with everything I do, which is obviously more demanding because the better the video, the more you have to sacrifice, the more energy, the more time, the more of yourself you have to put into it. You know, some days you could lose enthusiasm, some days you could be unmotivated, some days you could be drained. But the gym has taught me that no matter how I feel, I have to keep showing up and I have to keep pushing. So I appreciate the gym for that. Because I would have given up on content a long ass time ago if it wasn't for the gym. And I have. I've given up on this shit so many times. Because back then I was a little pussy. I expected the best scenario, the perfect timing, like all the stars to align, and I would just wish and I would pray and I would manifest that things would go my way. But that's not how fucking life works. You gotta be disciplined. Yes, manifestation. I believe in that. I believe if you have a vision, but you also take action and you head towards uncomfortability and you keep progressing and you keep leveling up and you truly want something, that it's gonna manifest. Sure, it's gonna happen for you. I believe that because I've had weird experiences in my life that I just can't explain when I truly had a vision or I had something that I wanted, but by wishing for it and just sitting on your fucking bed, like good luck. You're fucking lazy and God is not gonna wanna bless some guy who's sitting in his bed when there's people out here who are working their fucking asses off. You get rewarded for your labor. That's what I feel like. I feel like if you put your time and energy into something, God or the universe rewards you. The more energy you put into it, the faster it's gonna happen for you. But yeah, anyways, I love making videos. I'm gonna continue to make videos because I love how it forces me to evolve and it puts me in a place of like uncomfortability. And a lot of the times, like I am very fearful of the stuff that I have to make to go to that next level. And when I overcome that, I feel like I level up into a new person, into a new individual, into a new being. And it feels amazing. It feels great. Like, you know, setting up my tripod and my camera in a public setting and fucking interviewing people, like that was extremely uncomfortable for a person who was introverted. Like that was a fear that I had to get over. I was in the parking bay and I was pacing around and I was like frightened and I was overthinking and I was thinking of the worst situations imaginable. And then I overcame it. And then after I overcame it, I just realized how like all of those thoughts are just an illusion that has been built up in our mind, whether it's been conditioning or programming or whatever. And I felt fearless after I overcame it, which felt amazing. So I felt like I leveled up in a sense. And that's why I love content, because I constantly have to go out of my comfort zone to make better content, and I have to keep growing. And there's pressure and there's a lot of things that force me to grow and that force me to go to that next level. And that's why I feel like this is the place that I need to go next, or this is the direction I need to move in my life. Because at my job, I felt like it's been capping my growth for a long time. Like I felt like there's a cap and I couldn't grow over that for such a fucking long time, man. But this feels unlimited. I feel like, you know, it's all up to me. So anyways, this is all I have to say. I'm going on a jog now. This was probably a very long speech, so I'm done. I'm out of here. Peace. She told me to back up. God. Getting honked at, dude, for something I was told to do. What the flub? This guy's crazy. Okay, yeah. Thank you. All right, well, just grabbing some pre-workout food before I hit the gym so I have some energy. Because a lot of the times I'll go in the gym with like an empty stomach and I'm just depleted. And it's the worst feeling ever. I don't recommend it, especially on the leg day. You need them calories. But yeah, it's time to eat, my boy. All right, well, I'm just vibing to some music outside of Good Life Fitness, about to hit the gym, got my pre-workout and some gum. Now, this is just a little weird, like addiction probably. I was gonna say tradition, but no, it's definitely an addiction. A very strange one, but if you don't chew gum before the gym, what are you doing with your life? And if you're not doing it already, I don't recommend you do it because you're actually gonna get addicted. I have no idea why, but like I tried gum once in the gym. Not even just in the gym, just in life. And then after that, it's like a weird habit. I don't know if they're putting some weird fucking chemical in there that just spikes your dopamine or whatever. Or it's just that jaw action going side to side that gives you that whatever, that weird addiction. But it's like every time I go to the gym, it's like I'm craving gum. So it's weird. So pre-workout gum, and then just a weird funk, hardstyle, Giga Chad, Sigma Male, fucking whatever type music, and that's the mix. But yeah, I got a weird vlog format on the way I do things. Like I just pick up the camera and I'm like, okay, I'm doing this, okay, I'm doing this, and it could be like a day apart. And I'm gonna work on that a little more, you know. I don't really like to like vlog out a whole day. I like to do things that like keep me inspired, that keep me motivated. I don't like to like drag out a whole day and just vlog a whole day because it's like I don't want to have a camera around the whole day. So like when I feel inspired to talk, or when I feel like I want to say something, or I have something of value, that's when I whip out the camera.
It's the coolest fucking story I've ever heard in my entire life.
Hold that flip up. But yeah, I'm in a weird little predicament right now because I'm doing reels. Like I'm doing them daily, so I'm trying to do 2 reels per day. Mostly just like 1 reel per day because I like to come up with good ideas and like things that actually make sense, not just some cheesy quote or some trash ass reel. I don't like uploading junk, just to be consistent. Like I want high quality things, so it's usually just 1 reel per day, which means I gotta film vertically, so my camera has to be tilted like this, so I can't use any of that footage for YouTube. So like if I'm filming a vlog, if I'm going in the gym, usually like my reels consists of like me going in the gym and just working out or whatever. So like if I'm filming a reel, it's like, you know, I gotta go like this so I could also film a YouTube video, and then I gotta go out of my way and find the footage, which is, you know, whatever, it's not a big deal. It's something I'm gonna have to do if I want to do reels and vlogs at the same time. But yeah, it's gonna be a little hectic because I'm gonna have to get great, amazing quality for the vlogs, but like also great, amazing quality for the reels that are different, that are separate. Because I don't want to chintz out on you guys. Like I want to bring the very best that I possibly can. And some days I might slack off just because the motivation dies out, but we pray to God when we're in the darkness and we're like, God, come on, bro. Give me some more motivation. Like, why is there a guy like Conor fucking McGregor on this earth who could just have like enthusiasm, motivation, and that hunger and that drive for days, but yet I feel like a sack of shit? Like, why does that? Why? So you just gotta pray for that spirit or whatever, you know? But yeah, we're here at Good Life. We're gonna crank out some chest and get a killer workout in. Let's go. Oh, fuck yeah. I need to get it all out, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, sweaty hand. Suck my fucking dick.
I am gonna win!
Trying to keep the balance, I'm staying strong. Stop playing with me before I turn to a song. Stop playing with me before I turn you to a song. Hey, bitch, I'm attractive. Can't fuck with you no more, I'm fasting. Bitch, I'm attractive. Can't fuck with you no more, I'm fasting.
All right, so welcome back where I'm interviewing the public, in public, and we're gonna get this cracking, baby. I'm gonna start off, you know, joking, and then we're gonna get in some deep philosophical questions after that. But first off, I'm gonna be a menace to society. I'm fucking outside the mall right now, and I'm feeling like a menace. Hello, sir. Would you want to be on an interview for CBC? The fuck is CBC? I have no idea. Hello, would you want to be in an interview for BBC?
I'm okay.
No?
What are you interviewing for?
Just for like stuff, you know?
Okay.
Hey, come up with something official, man. This is fucking weird as fuck. Would you guys want to be in an interview real quick?
Interview?
Yeah.
You want to be in the interview? If they all do shit.
You might as well, fuck it. Like,
what is it?
it's just for like BBC radio.
What is it? Oh, TV?
No, what do you mean? It's a news network.
Okay, what are you going to be asking them?
But just like random questions, like whatever's on my mind, pretty much.
No.
How's that scary? That's not scary. You might as well, like you're gonna die, right? So
Yeah, we are going to die.
you gotta think about it like that, right?
Like, what type of question? Like,
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, like how sexy am I? I'm just kidding.
Boy, if you don't.
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how attractive am I? Like my ego is huge right now, so like. Like actually, be honest. Like if you see me in public, right, and I'm just doing my
I think
thing.
you're decent. Yeah. You're a white guy, you're decent.
Nice.
He has legs, he has everything, and he's white.
That is weird as fuck. You guys gotta go, man. My ego's too big. I gotta like, you know, knock it down a couple. Oh, Las. We trying to be great out here, boy. We don't settle for mediocrity out here. No way, sir. Hey, do you want to be in an interview real quick? Just for BBC radio? You want to be in an interview real quick? Just for BBC? I just got one simple question.
Sorry?
I just got one simple question. Like, if you were gay, would you fuck me?
No,
No?
I don't understand English.
Or do you want to be in an interview real quick? You want to be in an interview real quick?
For what?
Just for BBC?
In relation to what are you going to be asking me about?
Just like one simple question.
Yeah?
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, how sexy do you think I am as a male?
8.5.
Damn, bro, you got my confidence. You shot my confidence up, yeah.
Give me self-assessment. What would you say you're at? Would you say 8.5? You know?
I say as the years go on, maybe it goes down a bit, but I say yeah, 8.
Have the years
8.
gone on with you? I don't think
I think
years
so,
have
yeah.
gone on.
They've been adding up, you know.
Yeah? What are you, like 30? Not even 28?
28, yeah.
Wow, see? Yeah, I'm 46, so I mean, the clock is ticking for me, but...
Fuck, you look like you're 20,
got
man.
Lots of time ahead of you, man.
You look like 22. I gotta be careful who I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask you something fucked up, but I was like, this guy might punch me in the face, so I gotta watch out.
Yeah? You don't work for the BBC.
No, definitely not, no.
No.
I'm just like interviewing random strangers, talking shit and fucking around, yeah.
Yeah?
Pretty much.
Have a good one, man.
Yeah, you too. Almost got punched in the fucking face, man. Okay, I got a couple questions in, and the last guy looks sketchy as hell. I'm like, is this really worth it? Like, I felt like someone was gonna pop off if I started saying like the wrong things, and I'm like, how do I like retract the joke I'm trying to say? Because I was gonna ask something mad. I was gonna ask something crazy, but then I looked at him and I'm like, yeah, he ain't fucking around. And I was just like, I am not in the mood to just randomly go crazy over a video. So we're wrapping it up there. Now we're gonna start asking the wholesome questions, because I feel like when you ask crazy questions, karma kicks in, and then something crazy pops off eventually. What is one regret that you have in life?
Oh gosh, one regret that I have in life, is not traveling a lot sooner.
Not traveling a lot sooner.
Yeah. So
Especially with like COVID, hey, and how that all got shut down.
yeah, with COVID, that was horrible. Like what, 3 years now?
Yeah.
We've been in COVID, but so I let 2 years go by without traveling, and I didn't do as much in the earlier years. So I'm trying to make up for it now.
Okay, and if you could ask God for one thing, what would it be? Do you believe in God?
I do. I believe that there is a God. I don't believe in it traditionally like a lot of religious people do, but I do believe spiritually that there is a higher power.
Okay, so if you had one wish or just like one dream that you could bring down to earth right now, like what would it be? Like what's your...
That, oh gosh,
That's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one. I guess that people would not suffer and be able to live forever happily.
That's a good one, yeah. I can agree on that. How does it feel to be 51?
You know what? I'm going to say it feels awesome to be 51 because I used to look forward to being 40 and I thought 40 was like real old. But once I got 40, then I was like, okay, let's reset the goalpost. Let's set it to 50. I'm past 50 now. 51, I would say, is great because my children are grown and they're off with their own lives and everything. And I have grandchildren, but I'm able more so now to live my life and do the things that I want to do. Just have a good time. Just have a good time in life. Because we're not guaranteed tomorrow, we're not guaranteed the next minute or anything like that. So I would just say for you, definitely, and follow your dreams, do what you feel like.
Oh, 100%, yeah. I work 6 and 1s in the pipeline. It sucks, so that's why I'm doing this, because I'm young and I realize that I got to get after it or it's never going to happen. What's some advice you'd give to the future generation of men coming up?
They should think about the environment, and I think they want to find something they really want inside.
You think they're a little soft?
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 Here, Canada?
No, just like men in general. Do you think they're a
Man,
little soft?
I didn't meet so many guys, and actually, I think it's up to person. So
That's true.
yeah.
What would you rate my Riz 1 through 10?
Excuse me?
What would you rate my Riz 1 through 10?
Right. What?
Riz.
Race?
Riz.
What's race?
Riz. Like.
Reels? I guess so. I can't understand.
Just kidding. No, never mind. Huh? No, Riz. Like, do I have W Riz?
I won't understand.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
That's like an online joke. It's not even-
Online joke.
A dad bod or a fit physique?
What?
A dad bod or a fit physique? So like a chubby guy or like a guy who goes to the gym?
Chubby guy.
Like, what do you prefer?
Oh, not chubby.
Not chubby.
Not chubby and a little bit thin but have some muscle.
Like a juice head or no?
Juice?
Juice, like a steroid junkie?
Oh, no steroid.
No.
Yeah, just make his muscle by his effort.
What's one piece of advice you'd give to your younger self?
Enjoy life more.
Enjoy life?
Yeah, like go out there, do more activities, meet people, get to know people.
What are you doing besides that? Do you work a lot, so you're not really enjoying life, or?
I'm a little bit introvert, so it's hard for me to put myself out there.
So am I, and I'm doing this. It's really awkward. It's weird, but you got to face your fears.
It's a good experience for me
It
to
is,
put myself
yeah.
out there.
It's good exercise, right?
Yeah, it is. What about you?
What about me? Don't listen to anybody around me. Just focus on like my own internal beliefs. Yeah, because like nobody has the vision that you have besides yourself. So like you have to follow yourself, nobody else. So.
But I mean, you need people to kind of guide you and, give you some advice in life.
True, yeah.
What do you believe in? Like, what is there after death? Like,
Well, I believe in God, but I don't know, like heaven kind of sounds a little fairy tale like. Hopefully I don't get struck down, but I believe in God. I believe in Jesus.
oh, nice. You're a Christian?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. I'm Christian. You're Christian.
Are you guys actually Christian?
Yeah, we are.
Interesting how that works, yeah. All right, what is your name?
Yolande.
Yolande?
Yeah.
Do you believe in a God?
I do, yes. I'm a Christian, so I do believe that there's a God that created everything and that we will have to face Him at the end of our days.
Or what built up your beliefs that there was a God?
Yes, I kind of inherited it at the beginning. I was born in a semi-Christian family, but then I feel like with my own experiences in life, I've kind of...
There's a lot of coincidences that you just can't explain?
Not only coincidences, I've been in situations where I really needed a supernatural hand, and I've seen that help coming through, so I do believe that it was God, yeah, building things, yeah.
Interesting, yeah?
Yeah.
No, I'm the same way. I had like multiple experiences like that, so that's why I believe in God. And I feel like when I stray away, I'm a shell version of myself, and when I'm with Him,
Exactly.
I'm like the greatest version of myself.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
I can't explain it, but
It is what it is.
it is what it is.
Nice.
It is what it is.
All right, sweet. Okay, cool.